Good afternoon. Welcome to another Yoga Our Home Friday moment. It's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon and it's going to be hot. I have all the fans in my house going, and it really does keep my room, my little space, pretty comfortable. Excuse me, I've got all the doors shut and the fans running, but I'm preparing in my kitchen things that I'm going to take with me Sunday through Wednesday as Aurora, the Great Dane, sit in Almsville. She lives across the street from my son and his family, so I'll be spending Father's Day with my son, and then also it's the first day of summer. We've been following the elements, and so coincidentally, the fire element is associated with summer. In the past, I've talked about bringing down the flame, where we connect our fingers and tent them and work through the different points to bring down that flame of creativity. And here I am, I'm creating in my kitchen. I'm making a beautiful potato salad. Yesterday I made a really good coleslaw, and I'll either make it till Sunday or not. But just thinking about things to keep us cool is nice salads. And while I'm in the kitchen, I just figured, let's just go through a routine that we can do while you're waiting. The potatoes are boiling as I get ready to make the potato salad. I've got a step here, and I can just practice while I'm waiting for the water to boil to do step-ups. It's so important to get our, to be able to use our legs and to lift us as we get older. It's not easy. And you know how I've had both my hips replaced and the stage 3 cancer. So here, I've got the handles of the refrigerator available, and I can just, while I'm working, come up with any sort of routine where I'm stepping up, stepping down, changing legs, stepping up with the opposite leg, and so I'm getting a little bit of extra activity while I'm here in my kitchen cooking, while I'm waiting for things like potatoes to boil. And then I've always talked about how you can be reaching high on shelves and being able to, I can do a nice side stretch as I'm looking over there, getting this side stretch, and I'm breathing, just getting something. And then one side stretch, and then you go to the other side. And just inhaling up and then doing a nice side stretch. And then I can look and actually find tea. What I'm going to be making actually is I just harvested all this Tulsi basil, which is my favorite tea of all lately. I love the smell of it. So pretty. So I've washed it and I'm going to let it dry, but actually have some tea that I made with it. And so we've done steps. We've done working on side stretches. I can hear the water boiling now. I should have the fan going, but that'll disrupt hearing with what I'm saying. And so here, I'm still waiting. I know the potatoes aren't going to be ready. I'm just going to do a couple heaven connecting earths. So if you join me, take a nice inhale in, and exhale, bend your knees, and let's just do a nice side stretch, continuing with that side stretching, and holding your breath up here, and then bring it back down. Then switching sides, second hand all the way up to the sky, holding our breath and coming back to center. So like bending our knees and working on that stretch, just going back and forth. And you may think that I keep showing the same things over and over and over, but these things are just so important, these different moves, so important to just wake up our spine, wake up our energy. And on this time, I'm going to dive that hand forward and just go into a nice forward fold. And here I am, just thinking about summer and how hot it is. I wonder how it is where you live. But here, a nice forward fold. And I can grab opposite elbows and get a little bit more stretch in my spine. Just feeling my head hang. And then I can put my hands on my thighs and come up to a halfway lift, making my back nice and flat, and I'm reaching my head forwards, and my butt's a little bit behind my heels, and just taking a couple breaths here. and then forward fold again. And this time, I'm going to trace spleen up because it's bringing that earth energy that's just growing all these plants. So my hand is covering my big toes and coming along the inside of my feet, working up the inner calf, the inner knee, the inner thigh. I flare out the hips, and then I come up past my armpits and just give myself a buzz. Just getting ready to enjoy all the bounty that the earth provides us. I'm going to be picking blueberries with Aurora in her backyard. Oh, they're so big. I'm very excited for that. But what are you all doing for summer? Do you have celebrations that you do? Do you go camping? I got a new tent. I'm so excited. For $25, I got a Coleman 4-person tent. Brand new. It was only used for a week. So I'm just getting ready to go to Hollyhock on Cortes Island, coming up in just a few weeks up in British Columbia. So I will be posting from all those places on Fridays, and I just hope that you will tell me what you're doing. So it's just a brief little thing. My potatoes are boiling. I'm going to have to turn on the fan so that it doesn't boil up my house. Let me do that real quick. And so wherever you are, please like, share, comment. This is my 183rd YouTube. Can you believe it? Thank you, all my subscribers. Please have a wonderful weekend and get out and celebrate summer. Namaste.